Yeah, I do some stand-up comedy, and it seems a little bit crazy when you're starting on your last leg and all. You might flex in on that, you know. Stand-up part is a little tiring, so I might sit down here in a minute. I think I can last it out though. I heard there's a competition tonight, being, you know, a good alcoholic I am. It's for a pitcher of beer. I'm like, I can make some people laugh. And that seems like a good payday. There's other competitions I entered. I mean, the last one you might have heard of it. So you think you dance, and I got out there. I start doing the hop, right? Oh, you know, I'm like doing the hop there, and they're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty slick. This is a pretty diverse competition, though. Can you show us the two-step? I'm just like, you know. I showed him 2 steps right out the door. Almost gave him one rubber one right up his ass, but I let it go. You know, I let it go. You know, everybody's always too sensitive about everything, right? I'll tell you what, being crippled ain't so bad. Oh, you can't say the crippled word because somebody might get offended around. If you've been taught you need to be offended. Or I actually might get offended because I've been told enough that I should be, but I checked into this whole crippled thing. Like I asked Webster, and I didn't get my silver spoons out and go down to Utah and dig up a dead black midget formerly known as Gary Coleman. But I looked in the dictionary. It was crazy. It was so enlightening. Gave me this information. It told me that crippled means you lost the use of a limb, and I'm like, let's see here. Last use I got at Lefty was when I was like squeezing 3 of us in the back of a Pinto. Or I kept getting calls from the porn industry about me doing DPs and stuff because of the positions I could fit in. And I'm like, man, this is not the industry I'm looking to go into right now. I do want to go into entertainment, and that would entertain myself probably most of the time, but I'm just like, no. But no, you can't say people are crippled. Like, you can't say somebody's blind that can't see. And I'm like, last time I checked, that's what it means. But no, that's like not PC. I checked in the PC handbook, and I got the decoder ring so I actually could understand what the PC handbook meant. It came in a Cracker Jack box, and I went through a lot of Cracker Jacks to get that. It was pretty awesome. No, because then I always get told all the time, no, you're not crippled, you're disabled. I'm like, yeah, that makes me feel better, you know, because I've gone to school and studied prefixes and language, and this means not, and able means capable. That is so much better to say that I'm no longer capable, so I'll just go in the corner and masturbate. This is awesome. You know, what else am I going to do? I'm no longer able to do anything else, and then we'll come up to, you're handicapped. It's like, so is there a cap on how handy I can be? Do I get so much handiness throughout the day? Or is it a weekly thing, you know? Can I save it up all weekend so I can just be super handy and I can just get handy all weekend and be like, bam, I'm super handy, and then I'll run out and then sit in the corner and masturbate? I don't know. No, and then it's like, no, we gotta enable these people. Whatever these people, it's like we're all just people. I don't know, these people that enable this. You're handicapable. Wow. All you gotta do is get named a cripple and become capable of being handy. I don't know what I was capable before except for just being an asshole. It's like, I don't get this stuff. I don't know. It's wild. People will come up to me all the time. Because generally I walk around better than this. I just thought, this is awesome. You know when you're waiting around all week or whatever, because your car's in the shop, and then you get it back and you're super stoked? I got surgery like 2 months ago, and I just got my leg back. That's like white from the shop. So I'm walking in and out of the kitchen now with a drink, and it's so cool. Because I'm not using crutches. It's so nice to get something like that back again. You know what I mean? Like your car, like, oh, I can go there again. I'm just like, now I can go in and out of the kitchen without somebody bringing me shit. It's awesome. But, you know, people will be all the time, they'll be like, man, you walk really well. You wear pants, I never even know you're missing a leg. I'm like, hey, maybe I'll forget. The problem is I would forget initially, and then I kept waking up in the middle of the night next to the bed in a pile of urine, because when I'd hop out of bed, I'd forget to keep hopping to the bathroom. It's an important thing to do. I'm lucky I had soft carpet so I didn't like crack my skull and everything, so that was nice, but no, they'll be like, you got it, you know what's going on, huh? kids are the best thing ever, because they'll just be looking, they don't know, they're just like, man, this is crazy, I don't want to understand this. And there will be parents out there sometimes, and they'll be like, stop staring, this is so rude and everything, and I'm just like, she's apologizing, I'm like, hey, you should be apologizing to your kid for destroying any sense of curiosity that person will ever have again. It's like, oh yeah, you might need to take her back and cane her for a while because she's like, I don't know something, this is horrible. I don't know, it's just crazy, the kids. The mother's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, you should be. You're the one treating me like a leper. The kid's just kind of like, this is crazy. I want to understand. But, I don't know. It's a little wild to me. But anyway, people, they'll come up like the whole, you mind if I ask? Like, what do you want to know? I think it was better if you stood in the corner and, stare with your buddies and take a betting pool, because you get on the back end, we'll make so much cash that nobody on earth is going to know there were sharks in the Amazon. I knew about the prawns, they nipped my toes the week before, but then I'm out there, knocked lefty off, and it was like I joined NASCAR. I felt like I was in the Daytona 500 because I just kept making left-hand turn after left-hand turn after left-hand turn. And the Amazon is not small, so I did about 500 laps before the buoy got there. And then I get out, But, now the real story, people always be like, what's the real story? And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. I don't know if you can handle it. In New Mexico, I got this behemoth bitch, like 500 pounds, chasing me around, trying to dodge her, roofies me somehow. Apparently because she straight fucked me into a coma, because I come out of a coma 10 days later. And the circulation was cut off in my legs, gangrene set in. And then that was like not the worst part about it. She gave me crabs too. And I come to, and 10 days later, I'm just starving, and I got no leg, and I got these lobsters that are there. They ate so much stuff, they actually cured the problem. They took care of all the gangrene and turned it into lobsters. And now I'm just like, where am I? No leg. Man, I'm hungry. Let's boil up some water and have some lobster dinner. You change the meaning, you are what you eat, but it was pretty tasty. That's just disturbing. It's just so disturbing. I figured it was the best way to get my foot in the door in comedy and drop 25 pounds all at once. 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm just gonna get off here before you guys run me off stage, because that shit's pretty frightening. I am the eternal optimist. My glass is always half full, even if it's half full of shit. I'm Mack, everybody.
Yeah, bro.